Welcome back to the room. A queen once wrote her deadliest secrets in code. Certain no living soul could read them.
And someone read them anyway?
Read them, kid, and then wrote back, in her own cipher. That forged reply is what put her head on the block.
Tonight, the cipher that killed a queen. Mary, Queen of Scots. First, last time we left you a Legionnaire, keyword Raven, POPFEFKZ.
I worked it out. It says, you broke the unbreakable Cipher.
Line Raven across it, subtract each letter, and there it is. If you got it, you've beaten 3 centuries of codemakers. Tonight, same weapon, a royal target.
England, 1586. Mary, Queen of Scots, has spent years a prisoner of her cousin, Queen Elizabeth I. A young nobleman, Anthony Babington, hatches a plot: kill Elizabeth, free Mary, put her on the throne. But they need one thing: Mary's written blessing.
So how do prisoners even send secret letters? Someone's reading their mail.
Clever bit. That their courier hid the letters in a waterproof case, tucked in the bung of a beer barrel rolled in and out of her house. Trouble was, the courier, Gilbert Gifford, was a double agent. Every secret letter went straight to Elizabeth's spymaster first.
That spymaster was Sir Francis Walsingham, and his cipher secretary was a quiet genius named Thomas Phelippes. Walsingham could have arrested the plotters at once. Instead, he waited because he wanted Mary to condemn herself in her own hand.
But her letters were in code. Didn't she think that made her safe?
She bet her life on it, and to see why she felt safe and why she was wrong, you have to look at the code itself. This wasn't a Caesar shift, and it wasn't a Legionnaire. Mary's code was a nomenclator, and it did 2 jobs at once.
2 jobs?
Job 1, every letter gets its own private symbol. Not slid 3 places, a whole new sign. It becomes 1 squiggle, be another, all 23 of them. Job 2, and this is the new trick. Whole words get a single symbol too, 1 mark for the, 1 for, and 1 just for Mary, plus a few nulls, junk symbols that mean nothing dropped in to trip up anyone snooping.
Okay, but how do I actually build an alphabet like that so I can try it?
Easiest way is a keyword. Pick a secret word, say Walsingham. Write its letters first, dropping repeats, WALSINGHM, then just carry on with the rest of the alphabet you haven't used. B, C, D, E, and so on. That whole scrambled row becomes your cipher alphabet. So plain A sits over cipher W, plain B over A.
So the name Mary would come out as?
Walk it across the row. M becomes E, A becomes W, R becomes P, Y stays Y. Mary goes out as EWPY. Unrecognizable, and no simple shift will ever undo it.
That's why Mary felt untouchable. 23 scrambled letters, dozens of word symbols, nulls to muddy the water. To her, it looked like a wall with no door. But there was a crack, the same one that broke Caesar. Enter Thomas Phelippes, and the tool we met in the very first episode, frequency analysis.
But there's no shift to guess this time. Every letter's a different symbol.
Doesn't matter. Count them, kid. In English, E is the commonest letter by a mile. So whichever symbol shows up most is almost certainly E. Next commonest, TAO. The little word symbols give themselves away too, because the turn's up everywhere, with 100 intercepted letters to study. Phelippes peeled it apart symbol by symbol. The wall had a door after all.
So he read Mary's letters. That's bad enough. What's worse than that?
This, on the 17th of July, Mary wrote back approving the murder of a queen. Phelippes decoded it, and legend says he drew a little gallows in the margin. But Walsingham wanted the assassins too. So Phelippes did the unthinkable. He wrote a new paragraph in Mary's own cipher and slipped it onto the end of her letter, asking Babington to name the 6 men who'd do the deed.
Wait. He could just forge a message in her code? She'd never know.
That's the fatal flaw. The cipher hid what she wrote, but it couldn't prove who wrote it. No signature, no lock on the seams, a convincing fake and the right symbols was as good as the real thing.
The plot unraveled. Babington and Ballard were executed that September. Mary was tried at Fotheringhay, her own deciphered words the case against her, and beheaded on the 8th of February, 1587. Her code kept her secrets, and could not save her life, because it could not prove her voice from a forger's. Now you try. This one's a keyword substitution, Mary's kind of cipher, and we'll hand you the keyword the sender used, Walsingham. Build the scrambled alphabet underneath A to Z, then read every symbol back to its plain letter.
Pause it, write Walsingham first, drop the repeats, fill in the rest of the alphabet, then flip it.
One letter, one symbol, no shifting this time. Line up your 2 rows and it falls straight out. Take your time.
Drop your answer in the comments. We'll read out the solution at the top of the next file. Until then, the room stays open.